Democratic Republic of Congo is a nation with vast resources and untapped potential, but also grappling with a sinister reality. In the heart of Africa lies a land of breathtaking beauty, where nature's splendor meets untold riches. But beneath the stunning exterior, a dark reality persists, hidden from the world's gaze. Welcome to a Democratic Republic of Congo, a nation with a paradoxical identity, a land of immense potential and staggering inequality. The driving force behind Congo's economy is a shadow that stretches across its mineral-rich landscape: modern-day slavery. From the cobalt mines that power our smartphones to the mineral extraction that fuels global industries, countless lives are entangled in a cycle of exploitation. It's time the world opens its eyes to the suffering hidden behind the shine of our resources. The people of Congo deserve better: dignity, rights, and a chance for a future free from oppression. But amidst the darkness, there is a glimmer of hope. Voices rise in unity, demanding justice, fair wages, and humane working conditions. Grassroots efforts are paving the way for change. Communities are reclaiming their power, forging paths towards economic prosperity that respects human dignity. Before we move forward, click the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. This channel will keep you updated on the most intriguing videos on economic topics all around the world. Nestled in the heart of Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo boasts abundant natural riches that grace its land. Within its borders lie vital minerals like coltan, cobalt and gold, crucial for producing contemporary electronic gadgets. Yet, beyond the surface sparkle of these resources, a graver truth dwells. A truth marked by the existence of contemporary enslavement. Termed modern-day slavery, this form of human exploitation encompasses human trafficking, coerced labor, and debt servitude, constituting a profound infringement upon human rights. This vicious practice involves exploiting individuals for monetary gains, depriving them of their inherent dignity, personal freedom, and fundamental human entitlements. In the Congo, the mineral mining sector has become a breeding ground for contemporary slavery. Within this realm, individuals of all ages, both adults and children, endure grueling labor in dangerous conditions, often receiving meager wages or no compensation. The dire circumstances compelling these miners into such toil stem from poverty, inadequate access to education, and scarce economic prospects. Consequently, they find themselves entangled in a cycle of exploitation and subjected to violations of their basic human rights. The situation in Congo is deeply troubling. The allure of vast mineral wealth has created a demand being met by exploiting vulnerable individuals. Many people are trapped in a cycle of debt bondage, forced to work tirelessly to repay debts that seem to grow faster than they can be paid off. To fully comprehend this matter, we need to explore the fundamental reasons that facilitate the flourishing of contemporary slavery within the Congolese economy. Factors such as economic inequalities, insufficient regulatory supervision, and ineffective law enforcement are pivotal elements contributing to the sustained existence of modern-day slavery in Congo. The country's conflict and political instability history has further exacerbated these issues. The lack of accessible education and healthcare leaves many vulnerable populations trapped in a cycle of poverty. This makes them susceptible to exploitation as they struggle to provide for their families. It's heartbreaking to witness our fellow citizens forced into such dire circumstances. The lack of proper governance and infrastructure compounds the problem. Without essential services, people are left with limited choices, often resorting to desperate measures just to survive. International supply chain. The tentacles of modern-day slavery extend beyond Congo's borders, reaching into the global supply chain. The minerals extracted under these exploitative conditions often enter international markets, becoming essential components of products that many of us use daily. These minerals produce smartphones, laptops, electric cars, and other modern devices. The consumers who purchase these products are often unaware of the dark origins origins of the materials used in their creations. Numerous global enterprises are responsible for guaranteeing the absence of human rights violations within their supply networks. Yet, given the intricate nature of these supply chains and the lack of sufficient transparency, tracing the provenance of these minerals poses a considerable challenge. Despite the grim reality we've uncovered, there is hope for change. International pressure, increased awareness, and efforts by local and global organizations are gradually pushing for reforms and promoting responsible business practices. Grassroots organizations are working tirelessly to provide education, vocational training, and alternative livelihood options to the vulnerable communities affected by modern-day slavery. By empowering these communities with education and viable alternatives, we can break the cycle of exploitation, addressing the root causes and working together to create a sustainable future is crucial. As conscientious global citizens, we must be informed consumers and advocates for change. By supporting ethical and sustainable business practices, demanding transparency in supply chains, and raising awareness about the hidden costs of the products we consume, we can contribute to dismantling the modern-day slavery that plagues Congo's economy. We are moving to a topic often hidden from the mainstream narrative: Congo's economy and its connection to modern-day slavery. Let's start by providing some content for our viewers. How has Congo's history shaped its current economic landscape, and how modern-day slavery is intertwined? Congo's history has been marred by colonization, conflict, and resource exploitation. The legacy of these factors has significantly impacted the country's economy. Congo is a resource-rich nation, abundant in minerals like coltan, cobalt, and diamonds, crucial components in electronic devices and various industries. Unfortunately, these valuable resources haven't translated into prosperity for the Congolese people. Could you explain how resource extraction has led to modern-day slavery in Congo? The global demand for these minerals has created a complex supply chain, often controlled by armed groups and corrupt officials. These groups exploit local communities, subjecting them to forced labor in dangerous and inhumane conditions. The absence of proper regulations and accountability mechanisms exacerbates the issue. The involvement of multinational corporations in this issue is crucial. How have they contributed to the perpetuation of modern-day slavery in Congo's economy? Multinational corporations play a significant role. Some knowingly or unknowingly source minerals from mines where exploitation occurs. The pressure to meet global demands at competitive prices often leads to overlooking the unethical practices within the supply chain. This perpetuates the cycle of modern-day slavery. The consequences of modern-day slavery go beyond the economic realm. How does this impact the social fabric of Congo? The impact is profound. Families become divided, communities face upheaval, and fundamental human rights are breached. Children are often compelled to engage in risky labor instead of receiving an education. This sustains a pattern of deprivation, lack of education, and susceptibility. This forms an unrelenting cycle that proves challenging to disrupt. The contribution of the Congolese government and the international communities holds critical significance in handling this matter. What activities have been started up to this point, and what further measures are required? The Congolese government has put forth attempts to stand up to this issue. In any case, the tremendousness of the task is enhanced by obstructions like debasement, delicate foundations, and persevering contentions. International initiatives like the Kimberley process, aimed at curbing conflict diamonds, have progressed, but enforcement remains challenging. A collaborative effort involving governments, corporations, and civil society is essential to create lasting change. As consumers, what can we do to contribute to change? How does ethical consumerism play a role in shaping Congo's economy? Ethical consumerism is a powerful tool. By demanding transparency and accountability from corporations, consumers can push for responsible sourcing practices. Supporting fair trade initiatives raising awareness through social media, and advocating for stricter regulations can all contribute to pressuring corporations to address the issue of modern-day slavery. How can Congo's economy be reshaped to prioritize sustainable development and eradicate modern-day slavery? It presents a complex and multifaceted dilemma. Investment efforts need to prioritize establishing robust institutions, enhancing education systems, and creating alternative sources of income for communities relying on exploitative sectors. Developing a diversified economy and promoting responsible business practices can help create a more equitable and sustainable future for Congo. Lastly, empowering local communities is vital. How can we ensure that their voices are heard and their rights are protected? The participation of local communities should be integral in the decision-making process regarding resource extraction. Prioritizing their rights and overall welfare must be the central focus of any developmental initiatives. Enhancing the capabilities of civil society organizations, ensuring educational access, and elevating their voices on global stages are all progressive strides towards achieving this goal. As we conclude our journey into the heart of Congo's economy, one undeniable truth emerges from the shadows, a reality that cannot be ignored, a story that demands our attention. Behind the facade of progress and development lies a harsh reality. The backbone of Congo's economy is intertwined with the chains of modern-day slavery. Men, women, and children toil under grueling conditions, their hopes for a better life often shattered by the cruel hands of exploitation. But amidst this darkness, glimmers of hope emerge. Activists, humanitarians, and ordinary individuals of remarkable courage are uniting their efforts to illuminate an undisclosed crisis. They reveal the stark realities and exert ceaseless dedication to dismantle these restraints, reinstate respect, and forge a fresh route toward a fair and inclusive economy. Change is not a distant dream, it's a tangible goal within reach. Communities are coming together to redefine their narrative, empower themselves, and rewrite the story of Congo's future. Another sunrise is drawing nearer, introducing a period where the unwavering strength of the Congolese people will win over the darkness of exploitation. The moment has shown us to join, voice our change requests, and guarantee that those in key influential places are held responsible. Therefore, let's unite our voices to ensure that modern-day slavery no longer fuels Congo's economy. Together, we can reshape this story and lay out an encouraging and even-handed future for everybody. You may want to dig further into Congo's economic landscape and the issue of modern-day slavery, or are you keen on remaining updated on our impending videos? Try to like, subscribe, and share our video to speed mindfulness and become a part of this development. We appreciate your involvement in this journey.